Hello, Pisces, and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let us start your reading. Today, I'm going to do a relationship reading for you. And think of a person with respect to this. And if you're not very, fixed on, analyzing a particular relationship, see the energy, of this reading and, whom it matches with. Okay, and then you will know that it is about, that's the equation it is talking about between you and the person who matches the energy over here. So this side is going to be all your cards and this side is the other person's cards. So we'll start by taking a look at your side of the cards. You have the King of Cups. So with respect to this relationship, Pisces, you come across as very cool. You have deep emotions, but you don't express them. You don't express them in words. You don't say much. You don't really, it's you feel that you really like this person, and that is why you fulfill all your duties and responsibilities towards this person, because you like them so much, because you love them so much. That is your way of displaying that you love them. Like, for you it might be that I don't really like or love too many people, but the people I really love, I'll be doing this for them. And that's your way of expressing your love through fulfilling every responsibility which you feel is your responsibility in this relationship. That is your way of saying, telling them that, see, I love you, so I'm, doing all of this. And there would be some people whom you don't love, so probably you don't feel that, you're responsible for anything, towards them by doing things for them. But that's how you convey your feelings, by doing whatever you feel. It's like the king. He'll ensure that everything is done, everything is taken care of. They are not left wanting. That's your attitude, that's your approach. And what is this other person? They are Six of Pentacles. So they are somebody, who look at, taking something from you. Okay, because you are the King of Cups, so you automatically are in the energy of giving, and this person is very receptive to what you take. They really, I think, don't complain about, all what you can give them, all what you offer them, all whatever you do for them, right? I think they are very gracious receivers. They'll never tell you that, please do something more, or please do it like this, or kindly give me this. None of that. Whatever you give, this other person is very, very receptive and open to accepting everything you give them. What is your connection? What is it between both of you? We have the Chariot. Things move forward. There is a certain flow in your relationship. There is a certain flow. You are the one who kind of, takes this relationship forward, who is in charge of the relationship. The way you handle it, the way you manage it, you are the one who's leading the relationship. This other person just follows you. Okay, so now let us see, what is it that you want from this relationship. We have the Eight of Cups. Deep inside somewhere, Pisces, you know that you want to move away from this relationship. Okay, probably you're not aware of it in your conscious mind, but we pick up energy, something which is present. I mean, this is not going to be wrong at some level. Even if you feel it, 3%, 4%, 5%, you will acknowledge at some level that you do feel that this is something you need to do so that you can move away. You want to move away. You want to move away from this. But like I said, this king is the card of responsibility. But you feel that, even though you want to move away, but your responsibilities hold you back. Your responsibility is so over, this element of being responsible is so strong in you, Pisces, that you cannot move away till all the responsibilities are over. Not to say that you do not have feelings, you do, but like I said, it's more about being responsible, more about fulfilling your duties. Though in the heart of heart you would love to move away to a relationship, or which is better than this. Or maybe if you don't have any other relationship in mind, but you do feel that this is a relationship which is very heavy on responsibilities. So sometimes you feel that I wish these responsibilities would get over quickly so that I can go and live my life. What does this person want from in this relationship? We have the Alchemist over here. This is the Magician card over here. This person really does not like I said, here this person is very receptive to what you give. So there is nothing, there's no agenda as such of this person. It's like, they just go with the flow. They just go with the flow. You are the one who's in charge, so they just follow you. They don't create anything of their own. They don't have any expectations. They don't want anything. Whatever comes, they're quite happy. It's like they seem pretty contented in this relationship. Nothing additional they want. Like whatever you give them, they're quite happy. That's what I get with the alchemist card. They're not able to, they have the opportunity to create, but I think the karmic connection is such that they do not feel like creating a relationship. They're just happy to take whatever they feel is, at the soul level, they feel that they need to take from you. Okay. So this is what you want, and this is what this other person wants from this relationship. And what do you contribute to this relationship? What do you give to the relationship? Four of Cups. So see, again, it's a card where somebody does not express their emotions. It's like that, a little sense of unhappiness you have with respect to this relationship, Pisces. It's all there. You can't find fault in it, but there is nothing which makes you happy. Quite like this Eight of Cups, there's a deep desire that you want to move on from this relationship, because you don't feel very happy. Okay. And that is what it is, on your side, that this is what you feel, that it's there, it's nice, I can't complain, there's no reason for me to walk away from this relationship right now. But yet at a certain level it doesn't make you happy. That expectation which you had from a relationship, that is not getting fulfilled in this, and that is what makes you feel sad. This is one of those things where it's more that very deep karmic bond, where you are here to fulfill and give to this person, rather than you. And this person is, like I said, very receptive. They're not creating anything, so they don't have that urge that I must do something to keep the relationship going. Because if it is a karmic one, you will go through it till it does not get balanced, and this person is in that receptive mode. So when we do these kind of readings, it gives you an understanding to your connection with them. So once you understand that, you will know that why this person is, why you are like this, and why this person is like this. This person is just coming to take what you owe them. They are not supposed to contribute to you. They are supposed to be the takers. You are the giver. So it would be a good idea not to have too many expectations from this relationship, Pisces. Okay. And how does this person contribute to your relationship? See, the Star. It is, they want to fulfill, this bond which I feel, they are tied in with you. So they are like, they keep looking at they've got two major arcana cards, you've got the minor arcana cards, okay? So here they have this inner knowing that I need only this much from them. That's why they don't expect anything more. They don't wish for anything more. They know that whatever is meant for them, you will give it to them. And once that happens, you see, how your relationship is going to change. So they really don't, have anything to, add to you, because they're supposed to be taking from you, and they're quite content in taking what you give. Now I will get a little more guidance with respect to this relationship here. See, friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So here this person is your friend. That is why we don't get those cards of conflict. We don't get those cards of strife. We don't get those cards where it's very challenging, it's very difficult. No, the relationship is fine. There's a friendly air and atmosphere in your relationship, but at something, I feel you feel a little disappointed with it, because you thought you would get something which you have not got. But the friendship is there, right? Now I will, got a couple of decks. We'll get, messages from all of them for you with respect to this relationship. Let us see what these set of cards tell us about your relationship. Oh, okay, I'll take these. They came out on their own. See, this card says love is the reason. So there is this friendship, there is this love, there is a good bond you share. And that is why, you cannot turn away from the relationship, though at the deep level you want to. But you know that, you're doing whatever you're doing it out of love. You're doing it out of a sense of friendship. These are good vibes with which you are doing your karmic duty towards them. What you give will come back. See, it's all about, I get this as, a strong card of karma. It is, you're balancing your karma with them, and whatever you are doing for them, you see, how the good comes back. Whatever we do, something similar to that comes back. So, this, if you feel, that this relationship does not offer you what you really want, do understand from this reading that whatever you are giving now out of friendship, out of love, somehow or the other the universe will also give it to you at whatever time it deems fit, Pisces. Okay, because love is the reason, because you're doing all this out of sense of love, you have that feeling in you. Okay, and whatever you are giving to this relationship in some other form, you are going to get the same thing back as well. I'll get another card from this particular set of cards as well. These are all about, our feelings, strongly about feelings. Let's see. Let your fears dissolve. So if you do have those fears about, that when will I get somebody like this, who is doing what I'm doing for this other person, these cards reassure you that yes, you will, whatever you are giving will also, find its way back to you. And any fears you have, just don't let them hold you back. In fact, don't let them, get hold of a place in your head or in your heart. Take a reality check. Okay, see, it's full moon in Capricorn. It's all about doing. Capricorn is a sign of doing. It's a sign of karma. So this is a reality check, this particular relationship, all about giving, taking, balancing things. Now, it would also be, a good idea if you could, sit down and meditate and think about it a little more. You will get some answers with respect to, your relationship. Okay, how it is working, the path it has followed, or a couple of important events, incidents, they will all help you get a clearer perspective of things. And any fears you have, going through, taking a review, taking a check of all of those things. Don't let any fear get a hold on you. Okay, they also have the ability to be erased. Now see, what's interesting is you've got full moon in Cancer, full moon in Capricorn. In the in the natural order of signs, Capricorn and Cancer, they're opposite each other. It's about, and the moon, card over here, full moon here, it's completing a cycle. Something is getting over. Okay, you've come into this connection to, pay off a karmic debt, and it is on the verge of ending because we have got these full moon cards. Your karma is getting over. Don't, if you have fears that it's going to stretch on forever and things like that, and you will not get a relationship which makes you feel better, here these cards are telling you, let your fears dissolve. Let this cycle finish. The cycle is finishing. Okay, now let me get you a few cards for what is coming up for you in this relationship. What is the next phase or next important uh, event in your connection. Okay, let's see. What's the next thing coming up in this relationship? Seven of Cups. Judgment. See, this is what I had just mentioned. Take a reality check. Look back at the past a little, Pisces. And you've got the Six of Cups. This is again a card of, childhood. It's a card of looking back. So, whatever confusion you have, all right, do, or whatever you feel, or know very intuitively and very strongly, look back at the past, take a review and take a reality check. Be very clear with what has transpired between you and this person. It could be a past life connection as well. Some of you who have done this therapy, and you do know that what is your connection between them, then you will know that that's what you are currently doing. So there is no need to be confused. There could be a lot of elements which are all getting balanced, right? So here the next step is to open up, your past with them, to see it for what it is. Any kind of, see, this is a card of emotions, and here also you're being asked to let your fears dissolve. Anything, any emotional connection which you feel is fearful, which you feel causes discomfort, which you feel does not make you happy. You've got a lot of emotion cups cards over here as well. You need to work through those emotions a little, Pisces. Okay, because maybe it's time for this entire cycle to end, because you've got these full moon cards. But because of that emotional connect, you might not be able to release it, even though you know the connection gets over or the karma gets balanced. But if you're going to carry it emotionally, then it's going to be a little difficult for you to completely be free of it, whatever those emotions are. Let me get you some guidance. What is it about the Judgment and Six of Cups? What past, what is it about uh, this relationship and its past that needs to be addressed, that Pisces needs to address? Let's see, what is this Judgment card about? All right, I'll get one card for you. What is this Judgment card about? We have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So things might not have been, things could have been very challenging between you and this other person. I feel it's emotionally challenging. You have that little, feel a little disgruntled with the relationship. It does not make you happy. That's why you need to go back and see that what is it that made you unhappy, and why these challenges were there in your relationship. Okay, that is going to bring you the peace, that is going to settle things, that is going to um, help you move forward. When you see whatever difficult times you experienced with this person, it was only for you to learn. It was only for you to learn, uh, a, that you had a karma to pay, b, your own strength and resilience, and c, that when you have to do it, in that process you also grow, you also mature. There's a lot of learning about life which happens, and all of that, when you kind of sort through it yourself, Pisces, you will feel a lot at peace with respect to this relationship. You won't be having that unhappiness, you won't be having that discontentment. You will feel quite happy the way things happened, and the way it all has been balancing out so far. So do look at it, look at the adversity and the challenges in a different light. You will be a lot more at peace with this relationship. Okay, so with that, Pisces, I'll wrap up your reading. Thank you for watching.